In this video, we're gonna analyze the secret message that the last chapter of One Piece is trying to tell us. Like, it's really confusing. It's talking about 3 wars and it's giving us hints about the 3 wars and what happened in those wars. But it's really confusing for like everybody. So let's try to figure out what's going on. The first world, the earth burned in endless flame. What does that mean? In my opinion, this could mean like most people were like treated really bad. They were like slave, like it was just really bad time to live in. Second sentence says, and in the hearts of men burned with desire. So this means most people wanted to stop the slavery. They wanted to be free. From whispering prayers, the sun god rose. So in my opinion, most people were like treated really bad and they were hoping for somebody to help them. And finally, someone, the sun god Nika rose. They probably like make the shit up. They probably like, oh, someone's gonna save us, someone's gonna save us. And they got tired of it and someone took that. He was like, oh, I'm gonna be the sun god Nika. I'll make everybody free. That's when he rose. Become by the slave who reached for the forbidden star. This is really confusing because we can see this in the first panel that most people have like a star, like it's some power, energy. It could be the mother flame. It's really confusing this part. But in my opinion, this could mean that a lot of people ate devil fruits. That's why it says forbidden star, because they probably called forbidden star before and they wouldn't call it devil fruit. And you know, it's not gonna be obvious, so like they're trying to like hide what's happening. So in my opinion, most people ate devil fruits and they helped the sun god Nika to fight the war. The god of the land was enraged. This is probably talking about someone who was really strong and was a big leader back in the day, and he tried to help everybody. He was angry of the war, he was angry that there were slaves, and he was mad with those people. With the serpent of fire, they cast the world into ruins. So, a serpent of fire, this is really interesting because it sounds like Kaido Devil's fruit, and if we remember, this fruit was with the world government. And it was Big Mom who stole it in the God Valley incident. So Kaido's devil fruit was probably one of the most important devil fruits that we ever seen, because it was really important back in the day. But it says they cast the world into ruin, darkness fell, death reigned. So my opinion is like there was a big war and it probably destroyed the whole continent. It destroyed like a lot of countries, and of course a lot of death reigned and the darkness fell, because after that there was like a big reconstruction era. So it was really hard, like it makes sense. And this is something that most people or nobody's talking about. It says they will not meet again. So what does this mean? In my opinion, it means that the good guys die. Yes, the main star of this war, like the good guy, he died. The second world, the second war. A breath steering the abyss. This, I don't get it. The god of forests wove their magic, nurturing its devil. Look, in my opinion, this sounds like Imu is the god of forest, and he was like with the Gorosei back in the day, and he was like helping them and giving them power, so the Gorosei could help him. So this sounds really straight up. Like I don't think this has no like other interpretation. This is it. Im was giving them ideas, giving them power, and they were helping him back. While the sun lit the embers of war, those of the half crescent and full moon dream. So this, I don't know about it. I'm not sure, but in my opinion, this could mean that while Nika was like lighting everybody, he was like helping them. He was like helping the countries to like restore the bad guys, the people from the moon, which is like Blackbeard and people like that who has like the ambition of taking over the world. They were like dreaming about like taking the countries away. They were secretly planning to destroy the world and taking it over. Yet the one who slew the sun, they fighted themselves. So this is pretty straightforward. So they killed the Sanga Nika or Joy Boy, and then they were like, oh, so now we're gonna be the gods. Now we're gonna like take over. We're gonna like have the power. This is pretty clear, and it's basically confirming that they killed Joy Boy. It was them, evoking the wrath of the sea god. This is really interesting because we know that the sea god hates devil fruit users, so it makes sense, and this is when it happens. I believe that this might have happened because someone who was with Joy Boy, he had the water fruit. Yes, this is what I believe. And he had full control over this. He had full control over all water. And basically, I believe that he touched the seawater. And because the Gorosei had devil fruit and strong devil fruit, this person, girl or boy, he was like, oh, I'll make it. I'll change the property so that people with devil fruit cannot swim. So this person was thinking to like make the Gorosei not be able to move to other countries or other regions as easy because they will have the fear of moving and like drowning into the sea. He also says they will not meet again, because this means the bad guys kill the good guy again. That's why it says they will not meet again. This is basically referring to that the good leaders will not meet the good guy. Like the people who support Joy Boy back there, they're not gonna see him again. This is what it means in my opinion. And now the third world is supposed to happen right now. It's supposed to be what's happening right now. So let's see. Chaos reign. The world drift into a void. Chaos reign. This is probably talking about the Great Pirate era. It says, yet time does not erase the memory of the promised day. So this means that a lot of people are gonna find out about what Joy Boy promised them, about what he was trying to do. Each shadow looms as the boy of the half moon echoes through the ages. This is really confusing, and I'm not sure myself, but the half moon can mean people like Blackbeard, who's like from the moon, or they can mean the full moon, or the half moon could probably like be people from the D. I'm like not sure. Well, but after that it says, and once more the Sangha shall raise, laughing and dancing. So yeah, probably the half moon means the people from the D, because the half moon is like a D. And the Sangha shall raise again? I mean, this is pretty obvious. We already have it. Luffy already has his Sangha form. So yeah, guiding the world to his final act. So the final war? This means the final thing that's gonna bring the peace forever? The sun is reborn. A new dawn will break. Yes. It means everything's gonna change. From this point, from this great war on, the world's gonna be completely different. It's gonna be free. And also it says, surely this time they will meet. So I believe that this means that people who knew Luffy before, they're gonna meet him again after the war. So Luffy's not gonna die. So people are gonna enjoy his company because he did not die. This is my opinion. That's the message. For me, At least, I mean, there are other people who like make better tiers than me, but I feel like I did a good job like trying to figure out what it says and what happened and what's going to happen. So I'm happy, and if you like this video, subscribe. I will appreciate it. Subscribe, give it a like, and tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me like, oh, you're wrong because this. Let me know.